Okay, we are back working on this baby. So, we're going to mount this box. And then I got a bunch of fittings so I can do the gauges for the air ride. But I'll probably lift her up. I will P-clamp all the lines down. And see if I have the right wire so I can wire the compressor and stuff. Yeah, keep plugging away, see where we get here. Okay, one little step. I have this little bracket that's broken on that side, so I made one here. Still got to cap it, but I made that. There was the front mounts. I just zapped them, but I still got to drill and bolt everything down. I got to clean this up, and I'm going to bolt the fuel tank down and make a mount for the compressor, get it in there. Yeah, do those first. So I got all the lines run. I'm probably gonna do that brake line now. So I got to put a flare that, put a fitting on there, weld the line, make the back brake lines. You can see all the lines are all up there. I still got to run the fuel line. I got to do a 3/8 line back, and then the pump is gonna go down there somewhere. And then I got to figure out the wiring for the switches. I have to tee in to do the bags. So what I have is a whole bunch of compression fittings. I have all of this, which I have to tee into all the lines so I can work my gauges. So yeah, this is the fun of air ride. So essentially I got to tee into each line, and then I'm gonna have a 1/4 inch line out. So that's that set up. And then on these gauges, one of these out. No. Anyways, on the back of these gauges here, I'm going to have to do this with one of these, and then screw it onto there. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of Teflon action going on here. So what I got to do, now that I bagged the truck, I have to basically remake this line. Come on. These things always suck. So I got to rebuild this flare. So I have this Fandangle kit I bought a long time ago. It's for doing just that. But makes a mighty nice fuel connect. Yeesh. That's a bit of work. So anyways, these are my fittings. When I use the air fittings, there's two different kind of fittings. I think one's for like a solid line. The air stuff always has this little dingle on there that you can't, so you can't crush it. And then whatever, like a 2 or 3 piece. But anyways, this is the fittings you want for air. I like to use these fittings because I find they don't leak, and it's just cheaper. I don't know where it is, where the bill is, but I think to make this, I just go to a semi-truck place, and I can't remember if it was $30 for all the fittings, and to make that stuff. So, I don't think it was that much. I have to find the bill. Oh, never mind. With taxes, it's like $60. I was gonna get Volvo makes a fitting that's 3/8 that goes down to a 1/4 inch, but those are almost $40 a piece or something. So I opted for this, and then I was just gonna P-clamp them to the frame. There's nothing cheap about doing air ride, but yeah. Anyways, I got these done. I don't know if I'll put them on yet. Yeah, maybe I will. Well, I got my brake lines in, so that's all cherry. I still have to snug this up, but the air lines are run, but I'm out of the 1/4 inch line for the gauges, so I can't finish these up. But they are up and run, so that's for the back lines. That goes up and over. I knew that wasn't the right bill before. Here's the one for all the fittings, and $56 for all that stuff. So I don't know, that's not bad. The other one was for some flat steel that I had for something. So anyways, I got the rad. Well, the rad was in. I put the electric fan underneath here. It's a pusher, so I have that on. I put the front cover back on. What else I got going on here? I can actually scratch some stuff off this list. Because yeah, E-fan. Yeah, we're getting there. There's not a crazy amount of stuff left. I do need those fittings in that line though, so I can air the truck up and push it out to get this seat in. Yeah, I think that's about all I can do right now till I get some airline and some wire. I need some wire so I can do that too, and wire the compressor and a couple relays. So I need a bunch of stuff. I've ordered shocks. I'm waiting for those to come in. Yeah, guess that's gonna do it for tonight. Kind of run out of stuff to do. I did pick up some flat bar, so that was that other one. That was the $60-some with some flat stock and this angle. I'm gonna put some angle. I'm just gonna zap it in across there, so we can just lay a sheet of wood over everything. Keep everything pretty clean, tidy. Cool. So, zip discs are on sale. Pick some of those up, even though I don't need any. Now, I got some wire. We got some air lines. So, let's get some of that all buttoned up. That way I can at least run these switches. I can run all the lines. We'll tie them all up. It'll semi-button everything up. We got the fuel pump, so I'm going to get that wired in. so we can fire this thing. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, so I still haven't run power for the compressor yet, but I do have this, the wires extended here, they go into the cab. All the bag, the gauge mounts are all in. You can see down there the fuel pump is in. Yeah. So now I gotta fish through this mess. So, right. So we got our gauges all hooked up. You can see. I don't know if that's ride height or not. Left side's the front, that's the rear. We got our switch panel here, just Jimmy rigged right now in my jumper box, but goes down, full up, control each one independently there, and then you can do a full dump, both sides. So yeah, I'll focus. Anyways, so that's in. The lines are just run on the side, they're not attached to anything yet. They go through here, so I'm gonna need to put a grommet. I need to put a grommet. I still need to pull out the steering wheel because it's not really held on, but the fuel tank is in, pump is in, so I'm gonna hook up the battery. I'm gonna see if I have some fuel, see if I can fire it on the with that pump right now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've had this truck running before, but let's see if she'll fire. No leaks. LS's are pretty. So that fired up and worked. I'm just going to try and see if it moves forward. I'm kind of thinking the tranny's not any good. I think it's, I think reverse or something is toast on her. But we'll see if she moves out of her spot. I think I sort of have some brakes on there, so we'll give it a shot. Well, she starts, but doesn't drive. So, that's too bad. So I have to see what he wants to do with the tranny here. But she's got switches. That works. Can play with those. Well, I guess we're going to leave her there for now. Still got a few things to do, but I might have to pull a tranny, I'm not sure. This is going to send that away. So air lines, air gauges. Well, we're getting close. A few things I can knock off there. But I guess for now, I'm going to call her that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.